we're going to be talking about 3D printing plastic plants. I think most people can agree that plastic plants, or just having plants in general in a home, can really spruce up the interior, the look, the feel of a living space, whether that's an office or a kitchen or anywhere that you want to add a bit of color, a pop of color, or a nice reminder of the outdoors. And plants are a great way to do that, but plants require a lot of maintenance, which can be a problem for people who don't have a green thumb or don't have a lot of time. So this is a problem that we can provide solutions for. So this plant type here is called a string of pearls. It's a succulent. So succulents are great in that they don't require a lot of water, and it's pretty useful. But for people who live in areas that don't get a lot of sunlight, or if there's someone who's not really great with plants, even keeping them indoors, even plants like succulents, plastic plants can provide an alternative that is great for them to try. So as you can see here, there's a base, there is a nice vase that it comes with, or container. There are some glued on rocks that you can see in this product, and of course our string of pearls. Now I purchased this at a local design store. I think it was At Home. But when you think about sourcing products to find for 3D prints to get your inspiration, this is something that probably doesn't come to mind as often. Everyone's thinking about the vase or the container. No one's thinking about the plant itself. Some plants are exceedingly rare and expensive, actually, in the botanical world. Use that as your inspiration of what you can plant. For those plant enthusiasts out there, do your research. Find the plants that people wish they could own, but might be too expensive to actually own or have in their day-to-day lives. Use that as an opportunity to find your opening to do 3D printing, potentially with something that is potentially like with flexible PLA or a different type of material that will work for your print shop. So for instance, if I was printing or modeling this, I would use wood PLA with wood powder, for instance, to mimic the look of a nice container. Then I would use flexible PLA or flexible filament material to mimic the plant itself. So this is very similar, if you think about it, to the articulated dragons, but this is just a different implementation of that same concept. As for the rocks are concerned, you can find some outside if you're so lucky, or you can go to a local store and buy them in bulk and glue them on into your project. You can use foam if you so desire to add weight on the inside, but it's a pretty simple project that you can make. And depending on how creative you are with your builds, you can have an entire plastic plant shop on Etsy, on eBay, locally on Facebook, planting out exotic plants, succulents, and more. It's just about using your brain to think and using your head for more than a hat rack. If you like this content, please comment below. We'd love to hear from you. Subscribe for more and like. Thanks for watching.